Hello guys, Oliver here. Now, I know most of you, if you've watched my videos, you know what these topics are actually about. Getting off of drugs and learning how to live without them. It's not easy, but it is simple. The main thing you're going to have to do is build a foundation. And there's a lot of steps to that. First, you have to fully admit and accept that you actually have a drug problem. Second, you're going to have to admit and accept that you are powerless over your addiction. Third, you have to admit and accept the fact that your life has become completely unmanageable. Now, you're wondering, how do I know if my life is unmanageable? Well, does getting high get in the way of your work, your job? Does it get in the way of paying your bills, such as your lights, your gas, your water, your car note, your house note, mortgage, buying groceries, putting food on, putting clothes on backs of your children, getting school supplies, so on and so forth. I would say if you said yes to all that, then yes, your life is unmanageable. Then you have to actually really think about, okay, the drugs are down, my head is more clear, and that can take anywhere from 90 days to a year. All of that depends. Completely depends. So, what happened with me, and this is my personal experience, was at about 90 days to 6 months clean, I looked in the mirror one day. And I said, okay, now the drugs are down, but I'm still having outbursts of anger for no reason. My life is still pretty much unmanageable. I still have problems that I can't control, but I try to control. Now, I don't do drugs now. Okay, then I'm the problem. And that is the hardest thing anybody, male or female, could ever admit. Seriously. It is so hard because we don't want to really take a good hard look at ourselves and say, okay, there's a problem. And it's me. It's my attitude. It's my expectations. I expected to get into the program and wham, I'm cured. Now I can go out and I can party and not ever have to worry about that getting in the way. Well, I tried that the first time around. Picked up right where I left off at. It was as if I had never even stopped. Got clean again. Went through the treatment program, started going to meetings, started talking to people, and tried it again. Because I got this idea, all of a sudden, okay, I can do it now. Wham! It was like I never stopped again. Now the third time was the clincher. The third time, I was sitting in that office with the psychologist or psychiatrist and the addictionologist, and which was, bless his heart, a recovering alcoholic, so he knew what the hell he was talking about. And he told me that my medical insurance will only cover this last time. After that, I will be on my own if I do not do what is required of me to do. And that's me to do the footwork. That's me to do everything. Not pick up and talk about what I'm going through day by day. And dig deep. I was put on the floor. Then, all of a sudden, well, actually, before I actually went to the floor, I have to back up here now. Before I actually went to that floor, I had to jump up and run to the nearest bathroom. Throwing up all over the place. Don't know what caused it. Don't know if it was because I was coming down. I couldn't have been going through withdrawal that fast. I mean, the night before I got as high as I could before going into treatment. One last run, as I called it. Then I got to the floor. Was there a few days. All of a sudden I just couldn't breathe. My chest was hurting. My heart was racing. I collapsed into the recreation room. I was transferred from the treatment floor to the medical floor. And it was there that I said, God, if you give me the key to getting out of this situation, I'll never look back. I'll never go back. I will do everything under my human power to get my life straightened out. And I haven't looked back since. I haven't thought about getting high. I've thought about it, but I haven't went to get high. I haven't picked up a drug or drink since. That was back in 1990, January 4th of 1990. I was thoroughly beaten. I had a severe lung infection. I was having trouble going to the bathroom, both number 1 and number 2, and I know you know what I mean. And it was there that my journey on recovery started. I remember that first meeting I went to, when the person that was handing out the key tags asked if there was anyone here that wanted to surrender. Excuse me. That wanted to surrender or surrender again. Come up, get a key tag and a hug. A lot of us got up there. But as I walked up there to get that key tag, I knew I surrendered it from the heart. Because it was like someone cut the lights off. Now this is for me. It was like someone had cut the lights off. I couldn't see, but somehow managed to walk past all these chairs and tables and people sitting around and clapping. I got that hug. And I sat back, got the key tag and that hug, and I sat back down. And the guy that was the table monitor, that always seems to either share first or share last, and sometimes would give feedback after someone shares. Point blank told me, and every other newcomer, here you're on for a ride. And you don't know jack shit about living life drug-free. That's why you're here, to learn. So my suggestion is keep your mouth shut, your ears open, and follow directions. And that's the polite way that he put it. I'm trying to keep it as vulgar language free as I can. Now to fast forward to 6 months, I was really interested in this young lady, but well, she wasn't really interested in me. She just wanted to be friends. I accepted that, but the feelings were still there. She went back out, and it killed her. I remember going to the wake. My sponsor was there with me. And that's when I realized that can't be me. It just cannot be me. And I fully, totally surrendered to the program. Right there, right then. I remember sharing at a meeting. It was an open discussion. Anyone could get up and talk. And anyone, whether they were an addict or not, could be there to hear the stories of those that were recovering. And excuse me, I smacked the podium, and I smacked that sucker hard. I was angry, crying, went out in the hallway, and someone come out, a good friend, come out and talk to me, calmed me down. And told me that just take it one day at a time. She's in a better place. She's got no worries. You have to worry about yourself right now. You only have 6 months, so you have to worry about yourself. Just don't pick up and get your ass to meetings. That's exactly how she put it. So, that's what I did. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I still wasn't sure if I wanted the program that much for 6 months. I fully surrendered to it. I knew I didn't want to get high anymore, but I wasn't sure if the program I was involved in was appropriate for me. Turned out it was. I won't lie, it turned out perfect for me. God put me there, not me. The first year, you learn how not to pick up that dope. Don't matter what your drug of choice was. I tell my doctors all the time when I go and see them for all my different health problems, when they ask, when it's a new doctor that I haven't seen before, they ask if I had a drug problem. I says, yeah. Well, they'll ask, what drug did you use? And I say, I'm an addict, a recovering addict. The simple question to answer is, what drug didn't I use? They always humor me. And they well, what drug didn't you use? And I look at them dead in the eye, straight-faced, aspirin. That pretty much let them know, I've tried everything. "5 years. I started trying out different relationships. Wasn't ready. See, a lot of people don't realize that whatever age you start using drugs at, that's the age you start maturing. Once you put down the drugs and you start getting your life sorted out, and you start learning to be more responsible and more productive, that's when you start to grow again. Physically, I'm 59 years old. Emotionally, I'm a teenager. Go figure. That's what drugs did for me. Another thing drugs did for me, ruined my health, thoroughly and completely. So if you honestly are not sure if you have a drug problem, continue to watch these videos. Reach out to your medical doctors and family members. And seriously, start asking yourself, what is wrong? Does my getting high prevent me from putting food on the table, getting the lights, gas, water paid, taxes paid, mortgage paid, car note paid? Does it prevent me from performing well at my job? Have I lost my job? Or did they force me to go into treatment, or suggest going into treatment, or being fired? You have to soul search yourself. I can't do this for you. All I can do is share with you the things I went through. How my life changed after I put down the drugs. How I didn't give up. Finding the way out. I pray for each and every one of you. Always have, always will. And the most important thing is, you must not leave 5 minutes before the miracle happens. May God bless you and keep you safe.